Crypto billionaire 69 back with another daily and technical analysis video. Just woke up. First words of the morning, my friends. Looked at the charts, and we are looking pretty nice today. So we're gonna get straight into the technical analysis. If you like in-depth technical analysis, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna bring up the crypto fear and greed index because I'm sure we are heading towards that neutral state. If not, we are already there. Also gonna bring up the Twitter. And we're going to look at just what our followers are looking like, how the engagement's looking like, and everything in the sorts. My friends, we are at 623K followers. It's good. I started following this coin around 140,000 followers. So, things are looking nice. January 29th. January 28th. Okay. Whew, excuse the yawn. We're looking good. Twitter's looking good. Just a bunch of memes like normal. You know the vibes, guys. Let's get straight into the technical analysis. The crypto fear and greed index is hitting that neutral level. We will be in the 50s within this week, most likely. And everything is starting to also spike along with the overall markets, because as the overall market spikes, everything follows, and it also lags behind it. So we are seeing a lot of movement in these markets right now, which indicates that we have hit a low, and we are starting to reverse, which is a great thing. All right. Now, how long will that last? I can do a Bitcoin analysis, but this is Dogelon Mars analysis. Boom! Look at what we saw. So yesterday I told you guys we needed to close above the 960 levels. What did we do? We closed exactly above the 960 levels, which indicated to the big money, into the charts, into the algorithms, that there's hardly any sellers here. So got pushed higher, and we are currently moving upwards to test this next 1132 level, and we're doing it pretty fast. So what we want to see once we come up to this 1132. We're most likely going to see some selling pressure, which is normal. However, we want it to come back down and retrace to this 50% level. All right. We want it to consolidate there. All right. We don't want it to break through this 1030 level, 1030, because that will show that we could be coming back down to these 960 levels to retest that previous support. So that's what we want to watch for. This is a healthy retracement if we come back down and consolidate before moving higher. So it looks something like this. Come up, then we come back down, consolidate, come back down, and then move up. Something like that. Now it could be once and then move higher. That would be the most bullish thing. Could be boom, boom, and then move higher. It all just depends, my friends, but that's what we're looking at. That's the first scenario. Second scenario is we just break through this previous resistance at 1120, 1130, and we just continue higher to, let's look. Our next point of major resistance would be right around this area here, all right? We continue higher to these 13s, all right? That's a good thing. However, if that happens, then we want to see the overall market move higher as well, because we don't want just this coin to move higher, breaking through this previous resistance, because that shows there's a lot of buyers, and the buyers are eventually going to start fading out. So, and the sellers will take over and start taking profits, which will leave us at a major dip. All right. What we want is natural movement. Now, if this spikes all the way up to here, that is not natural, and we're going to see a major pullback. So it's best to just follow it in waves and move higher. Crypto billionaire 69. If you want real-time buy and sell alerts, join the Patreon. Also daily updates, because this is the time where you want to really be on your toes, okay? Because if we spike, and if there was a time to join the Patreon, it would be right about now. Because if we begin to spike, then I will help you guys average out so you can make the most money. Like, we're going to average out around the tops, okay? So you don't want to, don't get in. If you're thinking about joining the Patreon, don't get in as we're spiking, because it's going to leave you so emotionally unstable that you're probably going to lose money or not make as much as you could have made. So look at this movement. We're moving higher. We have broken these 10 levels, which is a great sign. And it seems as though we are not getting phased by this previous Fibonacci level. Let's just draw this out real quick and look at what we're seeing. You see, we broke through this 0.618 Fibonacci, and we haven't showed selling pressure at all, okay? Now, we showed selling pressure right below it. However, we just broke through it, and that's a very bullish sign. This is a confirmation candle right here. We have broken through this, so adding on to your bags right now would be a great move, all right? If you're trading on confirmation, all right? Now, for me personally, I'm not going to be adding on because I have averaged in nicely around these 6.5 levels, okay? Some of you guys in the Patreon even got in around these 5 levels, so you're up 100% right now, more than 100%. But if you're just now hopping on this coin, then right now could be a great time, great opportunity to begin averaging your position in, okay? So yeah, Crypto Billionaire 69 daily updates. Yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Before I go, I want to just look at the Bitcoin real quick. So hold your horses, my friends. We're up 4.5% today. And now, this is what we're looking at, okay? I don't really like to trade off of trend lines, but this trend line did get broken to the downside, and we are showing some nice movement above it, okay? Which means it's not a fake out, all right? If it was a fake out, we would have come up to here and then reverse right back down and continued under it, okay? So it's not a fake out, but this is what we need to look out for in our next points of resistance here. So we're coming up on this range, and this range is going to be major to watch. We have these levels here. At the bottom, we have these 45. At the top, we have these 48s. So this is what we want to watch, okay? We're breaking through this previous resistance here, coming up to hit these around the $45,000 levels. So once we hit these levels, this is the most bullish thing we can see. We want to see us break through it, okay, and then come up to the top of these. If we can just break through these and then come and start showing some selling pressure on these 48s, little retracement back down to these 45s, and then a move up to the upside, that would be the most bullish case scenario. And yeah, right now is not. In Bitcoin, I would say it's not the best. Just wait in order to confirm that we're not just going to come back up here and then retrace back down to this trend line, okay? Once it comes up here, just watch the price action, wait for a little pullback, okay, my friends? If you're getting in Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is just overall market sentiment, so it's really nice that we broke out of this downward trend line, but we want to see this upward momentum continue, because this could just be very short-lived. And how we're going to tell if it is very short-lived is by this rectangle here. If we move higher than these $48,000 levels, it's a complete reversal, and we're going to continue higher, probably make new highs. However, if we start showing some major selling pressure, move a little bit lower, then we could be one of two options. We could be in a lull for a couple more weeks. A lull meaning just trading like this. We could just simply be trading sideways. Okay, excuse that. I was trying to move this over. But we could be coming back down, trading sideways for a few more weeks. Option one. Or we could be coming back down to test these $29,000 levels. All right. Now, if we come back down to those levels, then we really got to watch. Because if it breaks lower, we don't have too much support and we don't have too much support to the left. All right. Our next points of support on these 22,000 and these 17,000. Now, if we do get a Bitcoin that low, that's going to be a great buying opportunity. I can't imagine what the overall market would look like. Because once we come back, yeah, I just don't know if that's going to happen. I personally don't think that will happen. That is just way too low. There's too many institutions, and it's getting regulated now, which makes big money want to buy in now. So just a matter of time before we break these all-time highs here around these $70,000 levels. Once we do that, oh my goodness, guys, do you even understand how much this would have pumped? If we're seeing, it's lagging right now, so we're seeing a 4% spike on Bitcoin, 5%, while Dogelon is on 1. Now, tomorrow, the next day, or even the next day, 3 days in, we should see this spike even higher, around 10%, just because it's simply lagging right now. It's lagging behind the overall market. And it's very healthy, let me tell you. Crypto Billionaire 69. I will catch you guys in the next video. Hit that subscribe button. Check out the Patreon if you want real-time buy and sell alerts. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.